Hey guys, back here on the bench today, I've got a Firefly, and I'm going to restring it. I'm going to polish these frets, and there's been a couple of modifications done to this thing. Let's take a good look at it and string it up. Okay guys, well this just came in and it is a Firefly. She's all dusty. Couple of weird things going on the fretboard right here. Looks like there's a super glue right there. It has the Roswell P90 in it, but I believe this is the stacked P90 with the push-pull. So that's kind of cool. And then it's got this bridge in here that is a locking bridge that he modified this guitar. And because that's what you're supposed to do with Fireflies, you modify them. But what he did here, that comes out right there, is he put these locking tailpiece parts on here. And they kind of lock in place. And he also put these washers underneath the bottom, and they look like they're brass or something, but I am going to take that part of the modification back off, because you know, a lot of these, almost all of these tailpieces, they lean forward, and that bugs a lot of guys to have your tailpiece leaning forward, but that's how they were designed, and I'm going to try to put it back to how they were originally designed. Let me see if I can get that baby loose. I think I gotta tighten this back down a little bit. These are neat. Okay, let me see now. I need a straight screwdriver. And this is where you always damage them. There it goes. Yeah, I'm taking these washers out of there. They don't belong. They're not factory. Let's get rid of those. It's a cool idea. But on this one, not going to go for it. Just going to run these back down in here. And if the bridge tilts forward, that's just how it is. That's how it was designed. But with these washers in there, you couldn't do much adjusting here. You couldn't lower it or anything, so I want to be able to do that. So I took them out. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and polish these frets up. Let me zoom in a little bit. You guys might be able to see that they're just kind of rough. You can see little tiny grooves in them. I see something right here that looks like the previous owner put maybe a little dab of super glue, because these things are notorious for the frets kind of popping loose. And so it looks like there's a little bit of super glue right there. Just gonna maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna scratch on that with a razor knife or what I'm gonna do to that. That might have to just be left alone. But I am going to take my guide here and kind of clean them up. This isn't really a guide. This is a protective fret protector. And I take a little tiny bit of 1000 sandpaper and I just kind of do this thing to it. Not to take a whole lot of material off the fret, just to shine that baby up a little bit. Yeah, I spent some extra time polishing these frets. I got them nice and smooth now. They look pretty good. I am going to put a set of Ernie Ball Super Slinkies on it today. And so here we go. Still got this bridge off of here. And what we do is we put the strings through here like this. It's a wraparound tailpiece. So you insert the strings first before you put it in place on the guitar. Gonna loosen that. There it goes. And to intonate these, then you have to adjust back here on the back. Yeah, so they make these new tailpieces now where you can lock them into place. And that's what we're looking at here. So there we go. This side's way high. I'm going to try to lower that side. Seeing how they are locked into place, you can't turn these now. Right. So that's kind of a weird thing. Loosen this. And then you can loosen those down a little bit. There you go. And then we'll tighten this back up. So to intonate this thing, it's not going to be easy. Okay, so I have the height set right where I want it, so I'm just going to put my Allen wrench in here, and I'm going to tighten this down, and that should lock it into place. Whoop! Make sure to have the Allen wrench down in there nice and tight so it's seated perfectly. Okay guys, so it was a lot of work. It's really not even intonated very well, this guitar. I think the reason that he had those washers underneath this is because the bridge is leaning so far forward, you can hardly even intonate this thing. I have it sort of close though. Cool, it's got this stacked P90 in it. And let's see something. I'm hearing the hum of the single coil. Still hearing it. Yeah, it's very frustrating, this guitar. It won't stay in tune. You can't set the intonation on it. Doesn't sound very good. It's got a big fat neck on it with a lot of gloss. Although the previous owner did take some steel wool, or he took some 15 grit or something to the back of the neck to try to help that. thing. I'll be honest with you guys. I hate this thing. It's a Firefly. It's a Junior. Somebody come in. It's cheap. Somebody could come in, tear this thing apart. It's a fun mod project. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a great day.